Hi and welcome back to MRTV. This is me, Cyberpunk Sebastian, because I'm wearing the Bigscreen Beyond. And well, this here is the new version of the Bigscreen Beyond with the improved optics, as in a wider FOV. Now, during the course of the coming week, I'm going to test this out in a lot of games to simply let you know, my thoughts about it. So this is going to culminate into a review of this device. So I do want to put in the hours, and well, you can join me in that. Today I'm going to try out a classic, Half-Life Alyx, and well, I am already going to tell you about the FOV and simply going to let you know my thoughts while playing it. So why don't we simply start with it? Absolutely stay tuned, watch the whole video, because all of this goodness is coming up. Alright, so here we are in Half-Life Alyx. And well, first of all, I know you want to know, so what's going on with the FOV? Is it now really better than in the first prototype that you checked out? And I'm really happy to tell you, yes, the FOV is indeed better. So how good is it now? Well, this is slightly bigger than the Quest 2. And I did actually already measure the FOV, and the FOV was at 96 degrees horizontally for my eyes, for me, 96 degrees. So yeah, that is nice. That is like a Reverb G2-ish, right? Something like this. And that's horizontal, and vertical it's a bit less than the Quest 2, I would say. So yeah, it's very comparable to what I would get with the Reverb G2, right? I would say 88, 90-ish for the vertical FOV. Good, that is good. So now with this FOV, this small change, it does make a difference for me, because before with the prototype, I simply felt like, okay, you're taking away from me. I'm so used to other FOVs from the Quest 2, right? From the G2 that I was wearing for years. So yeah, now I don't have that feeling anymore, and that is great. That is absolutely great. So this is definitely a big improvement. Congratulations to the Bigscreen team for making this happen. I know they did want to put this into the second version of the Bigscreen, but now it's already in the first version, and that is good. Yeah, so what else to say? Yeah, it looks good. It does look great. So still the same like the first version. I like that it's micro OLED, of course, right? So we do have these amazing, black values, like real black. This is so dark, but the parts here which are not dark, right? Like here, the orange, it simply is super vibrant. It looks so good, and it does absolutely in the dark scenes here. It's fantastic. It is simply fantastic, and these kind of dark scenes, they do look better than with local dimming headsets, right? Like better than the Crystal, and also better than the Quest Pro. This OLED is simply unbeatable for these kind of dark scenes. Yeah, so this is fun. This is a great experience, and people will love that. That is for sure, especially in these kind of super moody games, right? Like Half-Life Alyx, lots of times it is kind of dark and moody, and wow, this is absolutely where the Bigscreen Beyond is shining. So that is good. That is truly good. Nice. Yeah, so FOV, good. FOV is really good. I mean, not good as in, wow, it's a wide FOV, but now it is like something that I can accept, something that is normal, right? While still having these positive things that that are typical for the Bigscreen Beyond, right? Like this form factor, which is fantastic, and yeah, you can simply move around and you don't feel the weight of the headset. So this is good. This is really good. What else to tell you? So there's still glare. I can still see glare, like in these high contrast scenes, right? Like for example now here in the dark, I pick this up, and I do see glare here now, but it is not as bad as the glare from the Valve Index. So if you are wondering, well, could this be an upgrade to your Valve Index? Right, because you do have the Valve Index controllers and you do have the base stations, then I can tell you like yes, you have less glare, you have better colors, you have a way better resolution, it looks way better than on the Index, and you have a way smaller form factor, right? So this is good. But I also got to tell you, like, yes, you got a smaller FOV, especially like vertically, and also horizontally, no question about it. And you also have visuals that are not as bright. So this is not as bright as the Index. This is what I can tell right now. And also not as bright as the Crystal, or not as bright as the Aero for sure as well, and the G2, right? So in terms of brightness, this is comparable to the Pico 4, which in my opinion, this is still good. I'm using it now on 100% brightness. There's even a super brightness mode that you could use. Yeah, exactly. So anyways, for me, this brightness is fine. You know what? Let me go into a brighter scene just to see how that would look like. Okay, I'm starting a new game now. Interestingly, like in this white scene here, for example, if I look up and if I look down and if I look to the right, so if I look through the peripheral areas of the headset, I do see some color shifting. Right? It's slight, but I want to tell you about it. So if I look to the right and left and look through those, the color shift is going towards like bluish. And if I look up and down, it's a color shift towards red. Interesting. Is it like a super obvious? I wouldn't say so, but it's just something that I see here right now and something that I want to tell you about. Okay, so this scene here, we all love that scene. Yeah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And let me tell you what I think about it. So again, like in this, now this is a scene that is not white. Just now, when everything was white, I could see those color shifts, right? But does it affect me now here in the game where everything is full of color? I wouldn't say so. So now, what is good? So in terms of the FOV, this is better, absolutely. In terms of edge-to-edge clarity, this is also better than the prototype that I had. So the picture quality doesn't degrade as fast as it did with the prototype. So also with this, it looks better. But still, it's not perfect, right? So it's still like when I look to the right now or the left, okay. So the picture quality would degrade a bit, but not as bad as with the prototype, which is good. Yeah. Okay. But this is a great experience. Super, super nice. So binocular overlap, I don't have a problem with it. But I can tell that now it's not like 100%. I do feel that the binocular overlap is not anymore like getting close to something like a Pico 4 or so. But it's still really a good binocular overlap. Yeah, this is not a binocular overlap that would make me feel like, oh no, like for example the Quest Pro, right? So yeah, this is good. This is good. This looks really good, actually. MRTV, yes. Felt eraser. Huh, this game still is unbelievable that you can do all these things. It is incredible. Yeah, anyways, so it feels very good. It feels very good to play Half-Life Alyx in the Bigscreen Beyond. I don't feel bad anymore about the FOV, even though I played this for the first time in the Index, which has a bigger FOV. But yeah, the clarity is beautiful here. Right? Obviously, there's nothing like screen door effect anymore. Absolutely nothing. So, good. That is good. Can I recommend this? Yeah, absolutely. If you want to play this game with a super nice visual fidelity, if you want to, well, use this with, if you want to enjoy this with a great comfort, right? Because, yeah, the device is just so small and you don't feel it. There's no inertia when you do something like this, for example. This is good, right? And especially the dark parts, they will look unbelievably nice. Again, in terms of the brightness, other headsets are better than the Bigscreen Beyond. This is on a Pico 4 level, which in my opinion is fine, but I know there's some people who want to have it like super bright. And if you want it brighter, then yeah, then you can look at something like the Crystal, which is brighter. Yeah, but I'm actually really happy about this because the big screen that I'm using now, the Bigscreen Beyond, it's truly improved. So about comfort, this is part now of my long-term test where I'm going to try this out for hours and hours. So just then will I be able to tell you what I think about the comfort. So I told you before that, yeah, this is the facial gasket was made for me, which is great. It fits perfectly on my face, right? However, this material, it is some silicone material. And, well, it is soft, of course, but it is something that touches the area around my eyes for a prolonged time. And I'm not yet convinced that this is the right fit for me. Not in terms of fitting it, it fits perfectly on my face. The question is just, do I want to have something touch the area around my eyes for a long time? You know, basically, it's something like wearing swimming goggles. From time to time, you do want to let some air in, right? And I do have the same feeling here. So I will have to wear this for longer amounts of time to tell you, okay, yeah, this is exactly what I want, or if probably I'd hope for something with a different material, like cotton or something like this. All right, these are my impressions here. In Half-Life Alyx, I'm going to try other games as well, and I'm going to let you know my thoughts about it. That's everything that I have for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to buy the Bigscreen Beyond, you can do this using the MRTV affiliate link. The link down in the description of this video. And well, you can look forward to me playing another game really soon here on the channel. So stay tuned, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye. Oh, one more thing. It's not the Apple Vision Pro. One more thing, if you want to chat with me in the community about the Bigscreen Beyond or about the Crystal or about the Apple Vision Pro, you can do so on the MRTV Discord server. The link down in the description. Would love to see you there. Until then, bye-bye.